end on this point, and it is a hopeful note, I pray. And it is this: everything we have, all our rights and all our freedoms, were not given to us as acts of generosity and goodwill by the people at the top of society. They didn't wake up one day and think, oh, I'm feeling generous, I'll give women the vote for a laugh. People had to fight at great cost and great sacrifice for the rights and freedoms that we have today. Whether it be, as I've said before, the early trade unionists who fought for the rights and security and dignity of working people. Whether it be the Chartists of the 19th century in places like Manchester who fought for working men to have a say in the running of their country. Whether it be the suffragettes who we now laud as secular saints and have Hollywood films made about them, that in their time were hated, reviled, they were anarchists, they were terrorists, they were dragged by police officers into prison cells and tubes shoved down their throats. Whether it be those who fought for the welfare state and the National Health Service against the overwhelming opposition of the powerful. Those who fought racism, sexism, homophobia, battened, spat at. We stand on the shoulders of giants. Everything we have, not given to us as acts of generosity, but won because the people of this country stood up and fought against those with power for justice. And we've got to remember that. Because in this room, your mothers, your fathers, your grandmothers, your grandfathers, your ancestors before them fought for those rights and for those freedoms. And it is not for us to allow rights and freedoms that our ancestors fought for at such cost to be chipped away or undermined, often with barely even a whimper. We've got to have the same determination and courage and resilience they showed. And I don't bring them up simply to be all nostalgic and dewy-eyed about that past. Far from it, in some ways. Because yes, it is important to remember the sacrifice that people suffered as they fought for our rights and freedoms. But actually, it reminds us about how change happens. That change isn't a case of victory, success, it's often defeat, setback, then victory in the end. These people fought lonely, hard, difficult battles. It seemed as though the whole world was against them. They suffered persecution that thankfully we do not suffer today as we fight to defend our rights and freedoms and try to build a different sort of society. And that's what we have to remember, because it shows that change is possible. It's not easy. It's not a walkover. It's often called a struggle for a reason. But it is how we get change in this country. It's how we've always got change in this country. And whether it be the junior doctors today, those who fought for tax justice like UK and Court, or workers fighting for their rights, every time that happens, they're standing in that tradition. A baton passed from generation to generation. And in my view, it's abundantly clear. We have to show that same determination and courage and resilience. We owe it to our ancestors to build on what they've already won and defend it. And it is up to every single person here in years to come. Some of us will be asked at a time like this, when we were plunged into disaster by those powerful people at the top, we will be looked at in the eye and asked, what did you do? And we've got to have a good answer. So let's show that same determination, that same courage, that same resilience that our ancestors showed. And if we do it, then maybe, just maybe, we can build a society not run as a playground for a tiny elite of those people at the top, but run in the interest of the real wealth creators, working people who keep this country ticking day after day. But it is up to every single person in this room.